understand. They talk to me. That you're losing your religion. You got something in your face. I am the voice. They talk to me, they understand. They talk to me. 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 For the next 3 minutes or so, I'll just be inviting friends on Facebook. And then after that, I'll start my discussion for the topic that I've chosen for tonight. This is the first time I'm coming to live video in 2018. And every Sunday, depending on what time I choose to, I will be coming live to discuss the issues that concern Southern Cameroonians and Africans in general. This is King H, the king of many people. The spiritual leader of Ambazonia. Welcome to the live video. Welcome to the mind of King H. They talk to me. They talk to me. They don't want none. 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 This is King H, the king of many people, the spiritual leader of Ambazonia. I'm going to begin now. For the past week so far, the people are have been crying over their leaders to be released. Cisco Ayoktabe Julius and his entire team of the government of the interim government of Southern Cameroon have been abducted by Nigerian government. So far the Nigerian government are trying to play games, mind games, because everything was discovered before they were supposed to do what they wanted to do in the first place. But some people were crying, some people were weeping, men and women. But this is not the time for us to be weeping. This is not the time for us to be crying. This is the time to do what we must do, what we have been doing for the past year and so, to enhance the struggle to the next level. Southern Cameroon is a dream state. Ambazonia is a dream state that, when achieved, would lead to great things, not just to Southern Cameroon citizens, but to Africa and the world. You listen to President Trump insulted Africa, the entire Africa, 1.4 million people, billion people, 1.4 billion people insulted African nations. This is thanks to all the leaders of Africa. Thanks to the African Union, because the African Union is a weak union. The African Union does not give a damn about the African people. The leaders of the African Union do not give a damn about what is happening in the continent, because if they did, they would change their strategy of how they are governing Africa. The insult that President Trump made Africa is a shithole. It's a true reality of what Africa is, thanks to the leaders. Our leaders, since we had the opportunity to secure, freedom after colonization, which was not actually true freedom to some nations like the French African nations. Africa has always just been going through turmoil. The leaders should be held accountable, but these leaders are not held accountable in what they are doing. For them, they think they have every right to do what they're doing. The people don't have the right to question them. In Libya, blacks were killed, sold in the 21st century. Now you may think that it's not connected to the Southern Cameroon struggle, but it is. Everything that's happening in Southern Cameroon and in Africa is connected, and not just connected to the continent, but it's also connected worldwide, because how black people are treated worldwide is connected to the continent, and how the leaders of each perspective state of Africa treat their citizen is also connected to the world. Which is why Donald Trump is right by calling the continent Africa, the motherland Africa, a shithole. Just take out what the president of Nigeria has decided to do to our interim president and his company. The group of leaders of Southern Cameroon, 12 members, that were adopted. Secret deals were done. Why? Why do you think the Nigerian president is doing that? He's doing that because he thinks by suppressing our movement, our struggle, our cause in southern Cameroon and within Cameroon itself, he will be able to shatter or destroy or completely slow or stop the movement, the Biafran movement in Nigeria. But he forgets that what is happening inside southern Cameroon and Cameroon in general is not connected to Biafra. The issues that we face as southern Cameroonians is not the same as Biafra. Nigeria, in overall, is a country that came together with signed documents, with complete territory. But the Biafrans have decided to succeed. We Southern Cameroonians had a stake while we decided to come to the union with La République. And if you look at it in history, this union was not complete. There's no signed document, legal document stating that we are, part of La République. So our people have decided to separate, not succeed. We've decided to separate from La République du Cameroon. But as a shithole country, borrowing a terminology used by the President of the United States, Donald Trump, which I actually concur in that statement because what he said is true. Africa is a shithole thanks to the leaders of Africa, thanks to the African Union, thanks to each country and their presidents, from Togo to Cameroon, where the president has been there for 35 years, to every country connected in Africa that has so many issues that need to be dealt with. But the leaders keep turning a blind eye on the issues that are going on in Africa, in the continent of Africa. Take, for example, the president of Nigeria's own tribe decided to kill about 73 people. Just like that. What did the president of Nigeria say about that? Nothing. He turned a blind eye on that issue. Now, these are issues that when you're a leader, you're supposed to face and try to iron those issues. But since our leaders are shitholes, since our presidents, the leaders of Africa, all of the leaders of Africa are shitholes. If you look at every leader in Africa, there is no one that is close to perfection. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be perfect, but there's none that is even close to perfection when it comes to leadership. Because so many issues that they need to handle as leader, they choose not to. Now, let me iron out the issue that's happening in Southern Cameroon. It's good that we are coming together and protesting. That is good. But we keep forgetting that right now, this moment, what we really need to do is to intensify the military defense in Southern Cameroon. It doesn't matter that they have arrested our leaders or adopted our leaders. It doesn't matter. The fight for the freedom of Southern Cameroon must continue. It must continue. Nobody, no one has the right to stop that movement, to stop this cause. No one. Just like our tigers kill about 8 military in Kwakwa, Meme division. We need to every day, if possible, every day, from the northern zone to the southern zone of Ambazonia. We need to be killing the SUs, the DUs, the two governors of Southern Cameroon, Southwest and Northwest. They need to be killed. So right now it's like, just like how the tigers and the vipers are doing secret missions. That's what we need to be doing. Secret missions. Taking out any person vital to La République du Cameroon. From the governors to the mayors to do any of the chiefs. Anybody that is contributing to the impact of La République fighting against us. We need to take them out. This is a war. This is the revolution. Our number one priority right now is to intensify the killings of our enemies. And let me make something crystal clear. All French Cameroonians are our enemies. All. We are at war with them. There's no time to look at, this and that. No. Take out all the enemies. The vital ones. The DOs, the SEOs, the gendarmeries, take them all out. Because to be an independent nation, we must have a strong military. And in order for us to have a strong military, action must be taken on the ground. As we see the actions that are taken on the ground, as the tigers and the vipers taking this action, then we must continue to fund our tigers and our vipers. Because whatever they decide in Abuja, it doesn't matter, so long as we continue a strong defense. And we need to keep training more military men and women. It's time for us to enhance our mentality, our mindset. Everything that we do in life starts from our mind, from our spirit. How strong our mind is, how strong our spirit is what will determine how far this struggle goes. We have to be bold in our ideas. We have to think revolutionary. Nothing should stop us. Fear is in the mind. What you want to achieve, you think it and you go for it. Because this life is war. This life is war. If you don't fight for what you believe in, the Southern Cameroon struggle, the freedom of Ambazonia, if we don't fight for that, then what are we doing? What are we fighting for? if we don't fight for a state, a dream for a better life, for a better country, for the future of Ambazonia, what are we fighting for? I ask you this question because I want everybody to think and then act. Life is war. No time for excuses. No time for petty talks. Let's fund our defense forces and let our defense forces take the action day in and day out. Intensify it. And it is true, every action there is an opposite reaction. But we shouldn't let the fact that the Republic of the Cameroon military will act after we've done something. Because if we are afraid to act just because of what they're going to do, then there's nothing that we will accomplish. But so long as we decide to act on our own interests, the interests of Ambazonia, our state, our country, will not